So MediaCorp just made a train hijack drama. Given my security studies major and military background, I had to list out everything wrong with this series. Swallowing money is now a form of entertainment. Random Woman has more screen time than Rebecca Lim. Choosing a public transport instead of Hotel 81 to meet up. None of the passengers bothered pressing the emergency communication button. Whether this button is working or not, how would you know if you didn't even try? If someone isn't wearing a uniform, he likely isn't the train staff. Most public transportation employees around the world wear some sort of uniform. MediaCorp people clearly don't know security protocols. Emergency response is progressive, which means the lowest tier unit would always be the first responders. In this case, engineers would be sent first, followed by the closest patrol unit to investigate the situation. At least they got the dynamic lockdown part correct. Wearing headdress in the ops room. Negotiator not properly marked. If Naga is a separate agency, then why are they wearing police identification?
Cameras are still down. You're gonna be our eyes and ears down there.
Drones exist for this reason. Operators have a GoPro. Helmet-mounted flashlights. A weapon-mounted flashlight allows operators to maintain light discipline, which means turning on the lights only when engaging targets, so as not to compromise your position. Walking with your lights on is the best way to get everybody on your team killed. Operators not using ballistic shield. Walking in the middle of the tunnel is also another way to get everybody killed. There is a huge difference when bullets start flying. Moving in with zero rehearsal and zero intel. The assault force should only move in with sufficient rehearsal and sufficient intel.
Watch your stairs. X-rays may escape down, they'll be shooting, so watch your arse. That basement's that way.
Hey, Sean.
Sir?
Don't embarrass me.
Get down!
More reasons why you need a shield.
Proceed, but with drones only. I do not want your team anywhere near that train.
Sending drones should be the very first thing to do.
We need to proceed with caution.
A few moments ago.
Go. Move out.
The tunnels and trains are narrow and tight. Our snipers won't be effective, so our best bet is close range assault.
Whether snipers are effective or not, they should be deployed regardless.
We could initiate contact. If we talk to them, we could narrow it down.
Now let's see if it comes to that.
What the heck is he saying? Negotiation is always the first option. Discussing national security matters on an unsecured phone line. If you fail, just try again. If the jammer affects the drones as well as all communications within the radius, cell phones shouldn't be operational.
Phone signal from the train, sir.
This is station control.
Call off your men.
If say the jammer is only on for a limited time, then they can simply resume sending drones.
You have a special unit team approaching the train. Now I would call them off now or they will trigger a bomb in precisely 30 steps.
What do you mean?
It means I have explosives and I'm not afraid to use them. So you might want to call off your men now.
More reasons why you don't send people in without intel.
4.
Abort mission.
agreeing to a deal before even hearing it.
Fulfill the request, and I will release some hostages.
You have a deal. What is your request?
Drawing unwanted attention to yourself.
I think it's dislocated, it hurts.
Entering without a warrant and using physical force on a non-suspect. The lack of professionalism.
This might go faster if you talk to me, instead of doing it telepathically.
More displays of unprofessionalism.
Okay, that's just rude.
Assuming that the hijackers are idiots.
When is your grandma's birthday?
4th of April, 1942.
Who are you? You are not Qiao Wensi.
Drawing more unwanted attention to yourself. A psychologist has better analytical skills than the entire intelligence division.
You heard him? Middle-aged, authoritative voice suggests he's used to a position of leadership. I mean, unless he has a very good voice disguiser, I'm not seeing him here.
Jana?
We'll do another sweep, sir. Focus on the profile.
Good call. Get Miss Chia involved in the profiling process. Please.
Sending out useless information. It is much better to risk your life sending valuable information than saying I love you. Moreover, I would also have used shorthand instead of typing full sentences. Letting someone with no security clearance into the ops room and compromising OPSEC. The hijackers aren't stupid. They will see your muscles and know that you are an undercover police. I would have worn oversized clothing to be more subtle. If she's out in the open, a silent sniper could have taken her out without alerting other hijackers.
Flashback.
Oh.
Tunnels and trains are narrow and tight. Our snipers won't be effective, so our best bet is close range assault.
This concludes everything wrong from episode 1 to episode 3. If this video performs well, I will be making a part 2.